आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello students, today question is if A vector, B vector and C vector be three non-coplanar vectors and A dash, B dash, C dash constitute the reciprocal system of vectors, then prove that R vector equal to R vector dot A dash vector into A vector plus R vector into B dash vector into B vector plus R vector dot C dash vector into C vector. The same as they given second one. R vector equal to R vector dot A vector into A dash vector plus R vector dot B dot into B dash vector plus R vector dot C vector into C dash vector. So we have to prove this first and second equation whether it is true or not. Okay, students, let's move to the answer. First, I'm going to write down the given conditions here. Okay, students, so A vector, B vector and C vector are non-coplanar vectors. Okay, students, coplanar vectors. Therefore, the general formula here I'm going to write as R vector equal to XA vector plus YB vector plus ZC vector. So I'm going to take this equation 1. So this is the general term. Now I'm going to multiply A vector. Now I'm going to multiply A vector to the first equation. Okay, students, I'm going to vector multiply A dash vector in first equation. Okay, students, so the value equal to R vector dot A dash vector, which is equal to X into A vector into A dash vector plus Y into B vector into A dash vector plus Z C vector into A dash vector. Okay, students, so this is the we will get here. Now the general formula I'm going to write here. So the A vector dot A dash vector, which is equal to 1, but it is opposite term. So A vector into B dash vector is equal to 0. So opposite term means it is 0, the same term means it is 1. Okay, students, therefore the value equal to x to 1, opposite term, so plus 0 plus 0. Therefore R vector dot A dash vector equal to x. Okay, so this is the one we will get here. Now I'm going to multiply here. Next I'm going to multiply B dash vector in first equation. Okay, so therefore R vector dot B dash vector equal to x into A vector and B dash vector plus y into B vector into B dash vector plus z into C vector into B dash vector. Okay, students, so the same concept here, same values are 1 and the opposite values are 0. So the value equal to, I'm going to return here R vector dot B dash vector, which is equal to y. See here carefully, students, here if we found multiply with A dash vector, we will get corresponding x. If we multiply B dash vector, B value we corresponding y. So similarly if we multiply with C vector, we will get the z value, right? So R vector dot C dash vector, which is equal to z, x y z. So this is the value for x y z we found here. Okay, students, now I'm going to substitute all these x and y terms in the first equation. Okay, students, so I'm going to substitute in first equation. So I'm going to write here, students, so carefully see here. So equation 1, I'm going to turn here R vector equal to xa vector plus yb vector plus zc vector. So the x value equal to, I'm going to turn here is x value equal to ra dash. So r vector into a dash vector into a vector plus y into, sorry, y value I'm going to substitute here, r b dash, r vector dot b dash vector into b vector plus z vector equal to r vector dot c dash vector into c vector. Okay, students, so if we see in our question, so r vector here, so if we see in our question, we will get r a dash a, r b dash b, r c dash c, right? So r a dash a, r b dash b, r c dash c. So hence the first equation is proved. So it is proved. Okay, so this is the answer of our question. Okay, so it is the answer for our question. Next, I am going to take the second one. Second option I'm going to take. Okay, so for second option, I'm going to write down the general term here. Okay, students. The general term is r vector equal to x a dash vector plus y b dash vector. Okay, students, plus z c dash vector. Okay, students, therefore I will write down the conditions here. So this is equation number, I'm going to take equation number 2. Okay, students, now I'm going to write here, let a vector, b vector and c vector be and non-coplanar. Therefore a b c are reciprocal set of, okay students, reciprocal set of vectors. Okay students, so a dash b dash equal to reciprocal set of vectors a b c. Therefore I'm going to multiply. Okay students, so see a student, so I'm going to multiply a vector in equation 2. Okay students, same as it is, the same condition. So the value, if I'm going to multiply equal to r a vector into r vector, which is equal to x into a dash vector into a vector plus y into b dash vector into b vector plus z c dash vector into c vector. Okay, so for our this condition, I'm going to return here a vector dot a vector dash equal to 1, a vector dot b vector b dash vector equal to 0. That means same values are 1, opposite values are 0. The same condition I'm going to use here. Okay, so therefore the value equal to r vector dot a vector equal to 1 x. So this one is 0, this one is 0. So this is the value for x. Okay, so simultaneously, sorry, similarly, r vector dot b vector equal to y and r vector dot c vector equal to z. Okay, students, so these are the x and y terms, x, y, z terms. Now we're going to substitute in equation 2. Okay, so equation 2 I'm going to substitute here. So the equation 2 equal to r vector equal to x vector into x a dash vector, right? So r vector into a vector into a dash vector, right? A dash vector plus r vector into b vector into b dash vector plus r vector into c dash vector. Okay, so if we see carefully, so option 2 also correct. Okay, so therefore it is also correct. So it is proved. So it is proved. So therefore option 1 and option 2 are proved. Okay students, thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।